Obtaining import and export licenses can open new doors for your business and provide a previously untapped international market for your products and services. The success with international trade in your business will mean that you need to stay current with ever-changing regulations. Doing effective research and knowing the proper documentation and licenses required is essential. Your research will determine whether or not you will need an import and export license for your products. Contacting government agencies or doing research online can help in making that determination. Weapons, tobacco, food and other special types of products have different types of regulations than general products. Contacting the country that you wish to trade with will provide essential information. By understanding exactly what they require will allow you to plan for the type of paperwork you will need to prepare in order to import or export your products. By conducting your research, you will also determine which import and export licenses are needed and the individual laws and regulations. This is essential to ensure a smooth transaction of goods without any unnecessary delays. There are two types of export licenses that may be required, a general license and an individually validated license. A general license allows the exportation of certain types of products and is mostly for businesses. Individual exporters do not generally need an export license, whereas an individually validated license is a specific government permit that allows the exporter to export a specific product to a predefined designated country. This is usually a temporary document for a one-time transaction. To comply with the regulations, an exporter must keep accurate records of all transactions and shipments and retain them for a period of 5 years. Determining which license to use will depend on the product itself and the exporting and importing country's regulations. Figure out where the product is being shipped to. Do some research to determine what the country requires. There are some destinations that require individually validated licenses, so to avoid any confusion, it is wise to seek professional assistance and advice when trying to figure out which export license to use. Import and export licenses are needed for specific products. The best way to determine whether an import and export license is needed is to simply research yourself or speak with someone who specializes in this area. Import licenses are also dependent upon the product type and the amount that is being shipped. Making sure that your product does not require a license is essential, as making the wrong move in international trade can find your product confiscated or sitting on a port under lock and key. If this happens, it will cost you a fortune and may possibly result in court action. So make sure you do your homework. Ensure that your company keeps up with current import and export licenses, procedures, and regulations. The international trade market is always changing as it deals with many different governments that change their laws regularly. Having a clear understanding of licensing for imports and exports is vital when attempting to make this type of business venture successful. Research and time is a crucial part of the licensing process, and if you are unsure, contact a government agency or seek professional advice.